Hello, and welcome to the Crimo Show. My name is your host, Crimo. Anybody gets that reference? You are too cool. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Hope you had a good week. Hope you're having a great day. And that's pretty standard opening, right? Everybody on YouTube says that sort of a thing, but I truly do mean it. I do hope that you're having a good week. So anyway, but as you saw in the opening, I dug out a couple of spawners. That's right. Both of them, skelly spawners. Now, I got a few things to talk about here at the opening, and in order to switch POV, this new keyboard I got, for whatever reason, the function keys, even though I have them set to work, you know how there's an FN key on your keyboard? And you can set the function keys to either work on a single stroke on the F function key itself, or you have to press FN and hold down the function key. I have them set to work normally, and they all work normally except for the F5 and F6 keys, which seem to be somehow hard-coded into being just the norm, not using the function key. It has to do with the LED lights on the keyboard. Anyway, that's why it takes me so long to change POV like this, because I got to literally look down at the keyboard and then hold down the function and hit my F5 key. Anyway, this is super, super fun and exciting and informative Minecrafting, isn't it? So, yeah. Well, number one, I'm terrible at remembering to record. I kind of go off and do things like in between episodes. I'm thinking like, I'm going to go gather resources, or I'm going to go do some mining or whatever. And what I ended up doing, and I didn't hit record, but I ended up exploring an awful lot of this mineshaft and cave system. And of course, as we all know, with this 1.8 stuff, it's enormous, and I'm pretty confident that this mineshaft complex that I've got that we have here, it has got to be a triple mineshaft, like layered on top of each other. I had a way down to get down here. I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing. I know where the spawners are, but yeah. So I found at least 12 chests, abandoned mineshaft chests. I found at least 4 cave spider spawners. I broke them. I mined them up because cave spiders are just the worst. And I literally could have probably made a triple or quad cave spider spawner thing. But yeah, I didn't want, those things were just killing me. I didn't want to deal with it. So yeah, these chests right here, I mean, I've already gone through this one. I had to have found at least 12 of these, and I found quite a bit of loot because, as I mentioned before, I do have a slight alteration to the loot tables, just a bit, to help find a couple extra diamond tools. Nothing super duper over the top, but also, well, here are the spawners. So there's one there. Now I found 3. I found 3 skeleton spawners. There's another one within, I don't know, 75 blocks here or something. When I found these 2, I found them all at different times, and then I didn't think that I didn't think they were going to work as far as being. I didn't think they were going to work. What's going on here? There we go. So that guy's lit up, and that guy's lit up, And the way that I found them, they were kind of blocked in, and I didn't realize where I was. I had been roaming around back there and stuff. And yeah, I was pretty happy to find out that they were just within range. I had to dig out the walls to make sure. And of course, we'll put in some tinted glass here so we can keep an eye on these. And it only works on this block. This is the block right here. Yeah, you go any other block and they just don't work. If I go over here, I'm off of this block here. That guy's off. So yeah, one block and we got a double skelly spawner. I mean, there's nothing much more perfect than a double skelly spawner in Minecraft, right? So, okay. So I dug them out, but I do have to make the water channels. So I'm going to do that next. Dig down and have them, build out the channels and the elevators that are going to drop them right here, because this is where they have to drop. Well, I mean, they could drop right here, but we have to stand here. So, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they don't. Maybe I didn't actually dig it. I didn't build this up. It just stops right there. I just wanted to mark this space. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we want to stand facing this direction and have them drop from this side. And the only reason I say that is because we will most likely, 99% sure, that we would be entering from this direction. Coming down through here, making a little pathway, maybe even a little minecart track or something that kind of brings us down through the caves and the vines and everything. That'd be pretty cool. And we could roll right in here, and then we could just roll up, and this wouldn't be in the way. Then this would be pushed back farther, and we could cruise up to the standing spot and have them drop right there. So that's a thought. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll make them drop on the other side. And if that is the case, I should maybe put these things over this way. So this is a placeholder for a hopper, of course. And we're going to talk about hoppers and things because I have I got some plans now. Some plans. And then, of course, the slab would be on top of the hopper, not the stair, right there. Here we go. So we'd be right here. This is the kill chamber. The only thing that's kind of the thing that was kind of cool about looking this way is that you could see out into the greenery, but I don't know what this entrance is going to look like. I think the entrance is going to be, some kind of basically mossy, lush cave entrance, basically. Kind of go with the theme of the lush cave, like you're going through all the vines and Indiana Jones in it right into here, and so we might have vines and stuff coming down. And I mean, we have to make the place safe so we can, not really AFK, but, we don't want anybody sneaking up on us. So anyway, this will all be sort of enclosed. So yeah, that's a neat view right there. And I could open up this view a little more by removing some of that stuff. But if we're facing this way to chop them up, but if we face this way, I don't know. I got to think about it. Actually, I need to think about it. I need to make a decision. This is my problem in Minecraft. I take so long to make decisions, and then it doesn't really matter. Like, I should just make it. Like, maybe this should be right here. We should be facing this way. Then we could kind of see one of the spawners while we're smiting them, and we'd have this right off to the side. Maybe that would be the way to go. Decisions. But anyway, let's talk about hoppers, and that's some Cryo stuff right there, boy. Jump right over the water to where you take some damage. Come on, man. Ain't nobody pro like Cryo. I did find something here that I thought was pretty cool. I know everybody will be like, well, whatever, man. It's just another, it's just another geode, which I'm not even going to be able to find. But I thought this geode was pretty neat because, well, number one, it's gonna grow crystals while we're down here. I'm already lost. These mine shafts, man, I am not the person you would want to be stuck out in the woods with. Look at this. There's so much left to. I mean, I went through so many levels of these mine shafts trying to light things up and it just kept going and going. It's nuts. But yeah, to finish my thought, I'm not the person you'd want to be stuck in the wilderness with. Because I would just be walking around in circles like I am now. How can I be this lost already? This is just stupid. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I came out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't want to destroy that little plant. I like it. Oh boy, that's fine. Okay, I want to show you the geode. Maybe it's right here? No? Right here? What? It's like right down the way. What? I don't understand. What did I do with it? Oh. Yeah, let me say that again. Oh, yeah, here's another one of those chests that I emptied out. Oh, yeah, I don't know where I got that. I got that from somewhere. Okay, come down here. It's not here. Is it here? Here it is. Okay. Jeez, I do have coordinates marked. I do mark all my coordinates. Yeah, so I ran into this geode and I was digging. I was kind of like, well, let me check out the interior of it, right? And I kept going around and I was like, I'm walking around and around. I'm like, what is this? Like the whole lid is here? And yeah, check this out. That block, this block right here, I mined that block out. Yeah. This is an entirely perfect, it's a perfectly symmetrical sealed geode, right? Like down to even the interior blocks. Well, okay, that's not quite symmetrical. It's almost symmetrical. Anyway, I just thought it was pretty cool. And I do believe that these will be loaded while we're at the skelly spawner, so these things will grow. So it's just so cool that it's a complete purple egg. And so, you know, it's Cadbury cream egg right there. With, I don't know what the allegory, or what this metaphor is of the water and the Cadbury cream egg. I have no idea. I am, you know, doing the Crimo thing, babbling like a nincompoop. All right. Ha, when's the last time you heard someone use that word? I'm not old. You shut up, you nincompoop. All right. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so there's another thing I want to talk about here. There's a few things I want to talk about. First thing is, let's check out the loot that I got from all these chests. I did get some good stuff, finally. I mined that up. These are what I mined from that geode down there. So I did find 4 diamonds, found a name tag, got a silk touch pick, and a fortune 3 shovel, which I'm going to strip the enchantments off of that because fortune 3 is nonsense on a shovel. I had to mine up some, I went to mine up some gravel, and of course I got 52 flint. Because, you know, that's how we roll with the fortune 3 on that. But yeah, I can strip that off, and we can just have another diamond shovel. With my tweaked abandoned mineshaft loot table, I did get some pretty good stuff, actually. So yeah, I found some more name tags, but I found silk touch shovel, a mending pickaxe, silk touch shovel, 2 silk touch shovels, and another silk touch pickaxe. So I've got 2 of those, 1 mending, and then 2 of these. Anyway, but what I do need, and I got a enchanted golden apple. It's cool. Golden apple. I picked up a couple of these guys. These are different colors. I forgot which colors they are. I don't have efficiency or anything yet on a pickaxe, but anyway, so I'll try to chat while I walk. You know how difficult that is for me. It's probably just gonna be a bunch of edits in here anyway, like there always is. Cut, chop, cut, you know, edit everything around. There we go. There's so many, the vines have all grown down now. Finally, there's like an infinite number of ways to get up to walking surfaces. So another one of my notes. So we talked about, I mentioned the 3 skelly spawners, which was incredible. Triple mineshaft, 12 chests, 4 cave spider spawners. Hello. Oh, okay. So there's a couple things that I have added to the resource packs, actually the resource packs. So number 1, well, let's get up here because I don't have any. I don't even know if I have any to show you when we get up there. Anyway, I added a fern texture that I found. I stole from a really cool. a really cool non-vanilla style resource pack that I saw. I've been watching Zapixel, YouTuber. I kind of want to talk about YouTubers. You know, one day I'll just kind of list out YouTubers that I watch or have been watching lately, and Minecraft specific YouTubers. And you know, maybe you guys can tell me some of your favorite Minecraft YouTubers. I've been specifically searching for Minecraft Let's Plays that have less than 1,000 views, just to try to find like some new voices. You know, Hermitcraft, I love the Hermitcraft guys, but I can't watch the Hermitcraft stuff anymore. I don't know, they've gone, a lot of the big, you know, big YouTuber Minecrafters, they've played the game for so long that they're admittedly, understandably, definitely looking for, I'm going to start moving this stuff upstairs. They've played the game for so long that they're looking for, they're just playing in different ways that are far beyond like sort of normal Minecraft. And they're just, that stuff doesn't really appeal to me right now. So I've been wanting to find like just some smaller YouTubers. I don't know. Just to see, you know, and I found a few. I found a handful of people that I've started to enjoy and I watch. So we'll talk about those in one episode. I'm going to move all this stuff up there. Maybe we'll just keep the gray stone down here. I don't know about that calcite. We need more of that. I'm definitely going to do a kind of a, I mean, I'll probably do it off camera, but I'm going to go do some adventuring and just roaming around, find some mountains and stuff like that, specifically to mine coal. Good Lord. The mining is so nuts in this game that I've tried mining and I have a really hard time finding stuff. And so that's something else I wanted to talk about. So the idea of, I mentioned hoppers. We got to set up an iron farm. That's going to be, I think, the next thing on the, that's actually good. That is the next thing on the list. I'm not even going to finish the, good Lord, I have to hit that twice. I'm not going to finish the skeleton spawners. They won't become operational, number one, until we go to the nether. Obviously, we need soul sand to make the elevators. So, and then to build sorting setups for the drops, I got to have comparators, you know, and so we got to go to the nether. Now, I can't go to the nether. I mean, we could go to the nether now, but I'm just not outfitted for it. But I also want to build the at least, you know, build some sense of what the build for the nether portal is going to be. I have an idea of what I want to do. And so I want to do that before we jump into the nether. And let me see here, go back here. So the next thing on the list is an iron farm. But before you do an iron farm, you need villagers. I need a villager breeder, right? So I was like, okay, so I got to build a little villager breeder just to, you know, I got to breed up 6 villagers to get into the iron farm. I found a really cool design that seems to work really well. It's twice as big as a standard quick build, and it's very easy to build. It's super simple, but it generates 2 iron golems every 30 seconds instead of 1, which is super cool. So, and I'll link to and anytime I use I'll reference somebody's build that I'm incorporated into the world, I'll definitely put links to their work, to their videos in the description. I literally have no coal. Like, that's all the coal that I have. How many torches are in my hand? 58. Okay, that's good. We can roll that. Spider eye. Where do I put that? Okay, there we go. I got some of those guys. We put that in there. Oh yeah, do we have a grindstone? I've never done this yet. I've never stripped off an enchantment. It's the first time for everything. All right, so yeah. And we need lots of hoppers, right? For everything, for farms and all this other stuff. Hoppers are just necessary. So I wonder if I should be bone mealing these guys and collecting glowberries. I should do that too. But anyway, let's do this. Bye-bye. Ooh, nice sound. I like that. Okay, cool. I don't know what I was doing with dyes. We'll put them in there, I suppose. Oh yeah, I did add some textures. Do I have any ferns in here? I do. I don't know how many ferns. Like, I did the same thing that I did with Blue Nerd's flowers. So I swiped this texture. I'll link to the texture pack and Zapixel's video in the description for this video, so you can see where it came from. And I want to give credit where credit's due. And I also note this in the resource pack that I have. I keep a little notes text file in there. So, you know, if you guys want the texture file or the resource pack, I can send it to you. And it'll have notes on where all the different swiped things came from. So let's see. So I did the same thing where it's very, geez. There it is. There's one, right? Yeah, there's one. Okay. So I made it pretty random. Maybe that's two. Maybe I should up the randomness. I think it's a 1 in 20 chance. Are you kidding me? I don't have a... Okay, get out of my chicken pen, dude. Are you... Good Lord. No, stop that. Putting torches down. You crazy? You're in the chicken pen, you'll despawn at some point. It's probably gonna kill all my chickens. He shot me going into my house. That will not stand. Can't stand, man. Sorry, chickens. Sorry for the terror. The night is dark and full of terrors. What is that? And it's daytime anyway, so I'm lying. The daytime is dark and full of terrors. Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was talking about something. Oh boy. Okay, I do want to shear those back up because those are the only... oh, good Lord, I don't have these shears. Ah, the texture pack. So, yes, so that is a 1 in 20 chance of that particular fern texture showing up. And that seems to be maybe I could up it to 3 out of 20 or something, maybe 2 out of 20. That's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. I just thought it was pretty cool. So, yeah, compared to the regular version, right there and right there. It's pretty neat. Just a little curly Q fern. I don't know. I thought it was cool, so I grabbed it. Oh yeah. Also, you probably noticed at the bottom of the screen, double hotbars. That's another mod that I downloaded. Just I saw somebody using it. I was like, whoa, double hotbar. That has got to be super cool. So I used it in creative mode a little bit while I was doing some build testing for this villager plan that I have. This mechanical thing I'm going to set up for the breeding of the villagers and moving them around and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. So basically the mod makes this bottom row in your inventory becomes your second hotbar. I don't know. Like I was thinking like, oh, I could keep one row with like all my combat stuff in it, you know, because it'll start to fill up when I get a couple crossbows. I know I'm gonna have to, you know, spyglass is a tool that I use all the time. So it could be like tools and combat stuff. Like if I could just be, disciplined about it and keep them in the bottom row, and then building blocks could all be in the upper row. And I'm just gonna try it out. You know, it's just a weird little thing. Who knows? It does make my coordinates a little difficult to read, which is whatever. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see what it's like. I might just turn it off. It's this pack right here, just in case you want to try and get it. It's the double hotbar. It's called double hotbar. So I do also have, I found the continuity client is now, the continuity mod is now working in conjunction with the indium mod. You need both of those in order to get connected textures with sodium. So I do have those here. So let's turn them on. So it comes with these. I'm not sure what this is. It's something special to fix some kind of little annoying bug in the connected textures or something. So yeah. So anyway, now we can have finally got the connected textures back. So the glass won't have any. There we go. It seems to work pretty well. Although I have to admit, Like here, it looks pretty nice. I like the connected textures here. But over here, I'm kind of like, I kind of liked it when it was segmented glass. I kind of want to like, there's no way to do this. Now I'm just starting to wonder if like, it'd be cool to have like the ability to decide when you had connected textures and when you wanted to not have them in a certain area. So anyway, and the replay mod, I wanted to talk about the replay mod and recording and the fact that it does not record audio. Next episode maybe or something, or whenever I go through like some of the YouTubers I've been watching, like Zapixel is a perfect example. They use the replay mod and they do this really perfect. It's a very calming, very relaxing sort of video style they have for basically showing off certain builds. But they do the time lapse stuff. A lot of times a lot of times it's actually in 1:1 speed. It's real time speed. And then once in a while they'll have like some sped up, footage like what I've shown here, some time lapse stuff. But they have the audio from the replay mod, and it's when you record. Oh man, this is like having a full conversation. We're not playing Minecraft at all. I'm sorry about this. There's these things to talk about, and I find it really hard to do. My brain it's hard for me to multitask, to go do like things. And actually the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go get some villagers, but I have to prepare for that. And I can't do that while I'm talking about other things because my brain just won't, it isn't multi-threaded like the CPU cores in our machines. Anyway, so the replay mod, I find this pretty interesting. The replay mod produces sound, right? And when you speed up your activity, it maintains the sound quality. It's such a weird thing. If I take like some clip of myself doing mining or whatever, or building, just like this without the replay mod, and I just record this in OBS or whatever, and then I drop that into FCP or Premiere, whatever you're using to edit, right? Into a film, a digital, an editing, into your editing software, and you speed it up, the sound gets all weird, right? It gets all chipmunky and it drops because a lot of these sounds of placing blocks is like that. A lot of times that sound is not gets lost when you do a speed ramp or a speed change in the editor with just a regularly recorded video. But when you do the replay mod and replay mod actually renders out the sped up footage. I'm sorry for stumbling over words so much, but when it does it, the sound quality of the blocks, it actually still maintains. It's like it speeds up the block sound, but it doesn't make it a chipmunk sound. It's kind of hard to explain, but it makes the sound of the blocks still pleasing. So when I did last episode, when I did the replay mod footage, the time lapse stuff of doing all this interior work and doing the stuff up here in the attic, in order to capture that audio, I had to not only render the sequence with the replay mod, but I had to actually play the sequence prior to rendering it. Just play it. Like replay mod has a button where you just play it so you can check what the sequence looks like before you render it. So I have to play it and record that playback with OBS. And then I render out the sequence, and then in post, in editing, I have to take, it's like going back to like old school video making. Like I have to go in and sync the two tracks together visually. I have to literally manually go in and sync the two tracks together. So my point with all that is recording good sound from the replay mod is tedious at best. A lot of times us inexperienced Minecrafters, are probably pretty frustrating for some people to watch because they're just like, you're doing that wrong. How do you not know this? And how do you not know that? And whatever, right? But I was just thinking, I remembered like the weaponsmith and the armorer and the weaponsmith and the toolsmith. And I was like, oh, dude, we can make, basically trade emeralds, right? Of course. And we can just get a couple of these tools, like the toolsmith and weaponsmith and armorsmith, and we'll just trade for them for diamond armor and diamond tools. We'll just strip the crappy enchantments off with that grindstone, and we'll just strip the enchantments off. It'll be great. And I won't have to go mining for diamonds all the time. So that's it. That's my genius idea, is we're going to make heavy use of zombified and anti-zombified villagers to get the prices down. So, yeah, here we go. So I can pull some villagers from here. I'm just going to need 2 of them to start. So I'll come down here with a boat, which, I mean, I did. Came down with a boat. See, I'm not even using the second toolbar. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Maybe when I start building, I'll get into it. But yeah, okay. So can I just grab a villager now? I got to be careful about where I put it down. So if we put it on the path block and stuff, it's not going to work. Okay, would you go over there? No, you won't fit through that fence post. Coming for a boat ride, dude. Come on. It's right there. It's right behind you. There you go, sir. So building this thing is literally the definition of winging it, because I had no concept and just grabbed a bunch of blocks of what I had. And, yeah, it looks pretty silly, I think. So I feel like I want to rip the whole thing down and redo it. Yeah, that looks stupid. Yeah, I'm going to change those. We're going to do something else. Even just taking them back off of there. It's so dumb. Yeah, this is, well, you know, you got to try things out. You got to try things out and see what they look like. So the roof is pretty goofy. I just, like I said, was trying to wing it and go fast. And this is what happens when you go fast. This is what happens when I go fast. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So I will fix that. But anyway, that'll happen after I get the villagers in there, because then they can breed up while we're hanging out. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is underneath the villager breeder, because we're going to send the villagers out, right? The baby villagers. So we're going to make a, what do we want to call it? Part of it will be a zombification, a zombifying and purifying system. And the trickiest part, I brought the name tag. Yes, that's for our zombie. That's going to be the trickiest part, is actually getting the zombie into the space that I want him in. All right, so this is the lever to turn this on and off. So I believe by blocking this block, the villagers, once I have the villagers in here, the 2 villagers will no longer breed, because they won't be able to see the beds. All right, so they'll be in here and they'll be like, oh, we can't get to the beds, so no reason to create a baby, because there's nowhere for them to sleep. So that'll be open, and the baby will go through, think he can go jump on the bed, and we'll fall down here. That is the plan. So here we go. It's something. It's not really very nice at all. This whole winging it sort of thing is definitely something I struggle with 100%. But I just wanted to get something that's functional. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, I tested this in a little bit in a creative mode, a creative test world. And I think this should work. I mean, I don't know. It should work. But anyway, so the next thing, there's two more things we got to do for down here. One is we need to set up an not an enchanting station, a brewing station, an alchemist station, because this is apparently the alchemy dungeon. And we need to get a zombie. So yeah, I set that up. So anyway, this is how it kind of theoretically works. We have the wall release, that's this wall right here, which is open to stop the minecart. So the way it works is you have some villagers drop down here. They'll be standing on the glass block that's right above this rail, right in here. Oh, those blocks needed to be glass. That's why I had them glass, and then I changed them for aesthetics, and now I realize that's going to cause damage if a adult villager goes through that stone block right there. So dang it, it's always something. It's always something with you being me. My silk touch pickaxe is about to break. My other pickaxe is about to break. It's just all kinds of nonsense. All right, let me see here. What do we got? So I need to change these really quick because I'll forget. So that guy needs to be glass. I think just that one. I think. Yeah, so it's a full wall of glass, but for whatever reason, it seems, I don't know, I might need to jump back into my redstone world to make sure that there didn't even need to be a gap right there. Because currently the minecart goes through it, and it's supposed to pick up a villager, theoretically, right? Picks up a villager out of the stack or whatever, that they're hanging out. It drops them here. This block stops the minecart from going further, which aligns it with this drop. And right here is where we will assign them a job, right? Which I kind of want to maybe mark that a little bit so we know that's where we're going to drop like job, like a lectern or a smithing station or whatever, right? Job station, that's what they're called, right? So once we have a job that we're happy with the trades, we lock them with, we trade with them once to lock the trades, and then we send them on over here. And then our zombie, I can't jump in here. Zombie's tucked down right in there. And that wall stops the minecart from moving. And then while they're hanging out there, we can raise Gary. And Gary will be on that platform. He'll raise up to head height level, beat him up, infect him with the zombicide. And then there's a middle switch here, which changes the direction of that track right there. So I can kind of edge into frame so you can see it switch in the background there. Yeah. So if we want to send them off, once we've cured them the 4 times or whatever, and we want to send them off to wherever they're going to go, we can flip that and send them on. And if not, we want to cycle them around to get reinfected. We just open that. Minecart goes around, it'll come back, goes right back over. And of course we can close that, which will stop it. So I want to have an alchemy station right here so we can brew up some, weakness potions and have those ready to go, because we'll need essentially 4 per villager. And of course, once we start we're not going to do these all at once. These guys will take so long to do, but if we want to have the full coterie of villagers, there's going to be 20. There's a whole bunch of books we want to lock in, trades for books we want to lock in, plus the toolsmith, the weaponsmith, all that stuff. Now, the next thing to figure out is I want to bring them from here, they're going to go straight up back to the surface, which means they will appear, right over here somewhere. Oh, gosh, it's nighttime. All right. Oh, should we get this guy? No, not a baby. Get out of here. I want the other guy. We need the other guy. Oh, I don't know if his platform is down. I don't know. I think it is. Let's see if we can get him. He looks cool. Come on, buddy. Oh, he won't jump down here, will he? Come on, right here. Hey. Oh boy, come on, we can get him, come on. Come on, I'm ready. I'm ready, dude. Dude, you walked all the way over there? Don't send a creeper. No, I want the full armor guy. Oh, that's a skeleton. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Yes. Dude, I can't believe we got him. I was gonna plan to do that in a minute. Of course, now he's like super noisy down here, but he's kind of cool looking because he's got armor on. I dub thee Gary. Cool, we got him. I mean, it's going to be noisy and annoying in here all the time, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I was even recording while I did this. That's excellent. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the water's right there. So I don't want the minecarts to come out of the water. We want to bring them up above ground somewhere over here, and we'll have like a minecart staging section. I'm really paranoid about creepers, man. I've died more times to creepers in this world, which I started for this playthrough, than I think I've died to creepers in the entire history of me playing Minecraft. It's pretty weird. So anyway, right in here is where we want to bring up our minecarts. They're going to come up here somewhere. So we need some sort of staging area where we can hold on to them. Hey Gary, what's up? So check this out. This is pretty bizarre, but apparently, at least I hope, it works this way. It worked in the test world. The track keeps Gary pinned in there. What's up, buddy? What's up? Dinner will be served. Yeah, so I want to finish this, getting the brewing stand in here and doing a little bit of decoration maybe, or whatever. Decorating is a strong word for a place that looks like a dungeon. I completely understand that. Look at that. It's glow and behold. Are these the first signs I've glow inked in here? This is such an awesome addition to the game. So cool. So cool. Oh, buddy. Don't burn up. Man, those guys are so cool. While they last, anyway. But I also finished decorating down here, or not decorating, but installing the stuff here. So we have our brewing stand. We've got a cauldron. Got an infinite water source right here to refill the cauldron. Got all the stuff we need. Oh, I forgot to bring the other spider eyes. Well, there's one. I have more spider eyes to bring over. Got some brown mushrooms, stuff like that. So golden apples. We'll bring some more over here. More of the track building materials, and then just some extra materials just to leave over here. I should bring some more glass. Anyway, let's go get the villagers to show them to their new home. I mean, we didn't really walk in here or anything. But yeah, basically, see the interior. The interior looks okay. I'm okay with the interior. I don't know about this sort of thing, stacking these two blocks in two different directions. All right, let's go grab some villagers. Let's go grab some citizens of the breeder farm thing. I'm gonna have to rip that stuff off of there real quick. That's a little better. It's not much better. There's still like this weird fast food store sort of aesthetic going on to the roof shape. Oh, but it's better than it was. It's not quite as stupid. It's still pretty lame. So I gotta go down here because I eclipsed my way of getting in there. I want to make sure these... Dude, this dark forest stuff is just nonsense. It's like building in a cave. It's like living in a cave. Where did that even come from? Snipers everywhere. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I just want to make sure where you at. I hear it. I mean, I know that there's like a cave right there. Oh. And I do want to start using the crossbow. I just don't have enough arrows. I mean, I don't like running around with 6 arrows. It's not enough for me to like get good. You know what I mean? So before we start the breeder here, we need to add the water. So everything should be good to go. Famous last words. Okay, let's drop some water here. The sign there is going to... You know what I just thought of? I hope that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder how much damage that causes. In other words, I wonder if I made the drop too tall. It's an easy fix. I could just lower this. I could lower this whole platform. You know what? Maybe I should do that. I'm a little worried about it being... yeah, I'm a little worried about that now that I think about it. How about this? Oh, I'm not going to be able to light it up. This is going to be too long. I'll type it up here. There you go. You guys know what movie that's from, right? Okay, so I'm going to... That's going to go there and stop. I'm going to take that out. Is it nighttime? Oh, good Lord. I thought it was nighttime already. Well, anyway, I don't know. We'll see. I might just have to sit and wait for a while. So I'll update you. We'll find out when we start the next episode what kind of a production we've got going here. All right, guys. Have a good one. I will catch you in a few days. I hope you have a wonderful week. And remember that motto. If you ain't winning, you learning. See ya.